Saw a lot of people talking about Nick Cannon, man. Nick Cannon has. Let me see. I wanna get the exact number. I don't wanna just be speaking, false numbers about a nigga who's about to have several kids. Let me see. Nick Cannon. Cause I wanna be accurate with this. Let me see. Where is it at? What does it say? Nick Cannon has 6 kids. Was it with 4 different women that are pregnant right now? Let me see. Let me double check. Oh my God, so many. It's like, hold on, man. Let me hold on. Let me see. Nick Cannon has. Okay, so Nick Cannon has 3 girlfriends. Okay, that's what it is. So Nick Cannon has 3 girlfriends. So one of them's having twins, and then the other 2 are pregnant. Okay. So Nick Cannon in total has 6 children. First 2 with Mariah, and now with these other women. I don't know their names. Their names don't matter to this. No offense to them, but their names don't matter in this situation. I saw a lot of people talking about Nick saying, "Oh my God, he's a whore, he's a slut," and they were doing it in response to how society and men treat women who have multiple children by multiple men. She would be called a whore, a slut, whatever. Jezebel, whatever you want to call her. Whoremonger. So in response, people were saying that about Nick. He's a whore, he's a slut. Some people were saying like, well, how is he going to be able to be there for all 6 of his children? He's about to have 4 within the same range. They live all across the country. Blase. Let me tell y'all something. When you're rich, when you're wealthy, when you have you're setting up a lineage of generational wealth, you can do whatever you want to do. You play by a different set of rules. As far as people calling Nick a whore or a slut, and I get why they're calling him that, because that's, like I said, it's in response to what people in society would call women if a woman was to do the same thing. The difference is that a woman cannot be pregnant by 4 different men at the same time. See, I think when we start looking at double standards and how things are treated for certain people versus other, especially when it comes to the opposites of sex, men and women are treated differently because, well, we're built differently. Things are expected of us differently. Like we're born a certain way, like just based off being a female, based off being a male. A woman cannot be pregnant by 4, 5, 6 men at the same time. I think it might have been some phenomenon, some weird cases where she might be pregnant by 2. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if that was true. I think I seen it on Media Takeout a while ago. Like, probably not true. But anyway, a woman can only be pregnant by 1 man at one time. A man can impregnate more women at a singular time. So for every time that you have a baby, I have 5. You know what I'm saying? The ability to produce, the ability to impregnate versus the ability to be pregnant are different. So if that's the case, the rules have to be different. And maybe the rules are backwards. Maybe the rules are backwards. Maybe it's supposed to be the other way around. Maybe the men, since it's so easy for us to spread our seed, maybe we're the ones who are supposed to be a lot more careful with who we're laying with and what we're doing. Maybe we're the ones, you dig? So maybe it's not women who are supposed to be the more careful ones because they can only carry a seed 9 months at a time. Whereas a man, I can knock up a different female every day for the entire year if it was like a possibility or whatever. But like the ability is there to do that. Like women can't do that. So maybe it's us. We're supposed to be a lot more careful. I don't know. That's another topic that I would need to have somebody more educated, whatever. But as of right now, the rules are different. Men, I ain't gonna say men. Nick Cannon has the money to do this. So his twins, wherever they live, I think they might live in LA. Then one of his kids live in Florida. Another kid lives in New York. They all have their graduations over a 3-day span. He has the ability to go to all 3 graduations. He has the ability to bring all of them to each of the graduations. Excuse me. He has the ability at some point, if he's able to convince all of the mothers of his children, like, hey, how about you all move to LA or wherever, and I buy you all a home and y'all raise the kids together. Like, that's a possibility. People do that. People have their families all under one roof. Like if a dude has 2 or 3 baby mamas, I've heard of stories like this where all his kids live under one roof. They all live together. Like I've heard of that happening. I don't know how long it lasts. I don't know how long it's been going on, but I've heard of that happening. So it's not too far fetched, especially for a celebrity. Like I'm taking care of the entire family. Like, yeah, come on. Like that would be an amazing life for the mothers and for the children. And it will make it easier for Nick. And he has the funds to make it easier for himself. So he can play by a different set of rules. He's not like me and you. We knock up 3 different chicks in 3 different states. We screwed. We're going to be absent fathers, And even if Nick was to let them be in their separate states and their separate cities and their separate towns with their mothers, he probably wouldn't miss no more events than what the average parent misses. The average parent misses a game at times. The average parents miss this, miss that. But they're there majority of the times. I mean, it happens. Parents have work. Parents have this. Like, it happens. Like, it happens. But I'm pretty sure Nick will make it as he'll be there as much as he can because he has the ability to be there. I can go to my son's softball game at noon, and I go to my in fucking Florida, and I can go to my daughter's basketball game at 5 p.m. in New York because I have the money to do it. So I'm gonna do it. Like when you have bread, you can play by a total different set of rules. And also, there's another thing I thought about. I'm not wishing. I don't even want to speak it really into existence, but Nick Cannon does have lupus. And I believe lupus has a survival rate. It's like an 80% survival rate. So about 10 to 20% of the people who have lupus don't live, a normal life. They end up passing away. Maybe Nick is slowly dying. Maybe he knows that. Maybe it's something with his kidneys or something. He's like, yo, I mean, while I'm here, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna spread my seed as much as possible with as many women that I trust that will do right by my kids, and when I'm gone, help them carry the Nick Cannon torch and the Cannon name. Who knows if that's what he's doing? It sounds like some movie shit. It sounds like some movie shit. Like bruh's dying of lupus or dying of a terminal disease. He's like, yo, I'm about to go out. I'm gonna have a bunch of kids, so like I can leave something back on this earth, And maybe that's something he's doing. I mean, I don't want to get a little morbid with it, but it's always a possibility. Like it's not too far fetched that he would maybe do something like that. I don't know Nick Cannon personally. I don't know anything that would point to Nick Cannon probably doing this, but you never know. Some people, when they're dying, they're passing away. We don't know what's going on with these celebrities. Just like with Chadwick Boseman, people didn't know he had colon cancer. And then he was sick while he was shooting the mark. Like, people didn't know that. And then he just passed away, and it was like, holy fuck, you know? And so with Nick Cannon, it could be something like that. I don't know. I don't know. We don't know. But all we do know is that Nick Cannon is out here. And bruh might have, he got a top 5 roster. I'm gonna have to sit down. Niggas gonna have to sit down. I'm gonna have to do it with a panel. And niggas that know what I'm talking about. Like Nick Cannon's roster is up there with Derek Jeter's. And Jeter might have top 2 and it's not 2. Nick is up there, bro.